Good morning, everyone. This is Adrian, your host for today's episode. I'm so excited today because after a hectic work week, I will be going out of town and it's time to wind, let loose my tight muscles, and guess where I'm heading to. I will be grounding myself to fitness with long walks and workout at the beach somewhere in Pangasinan. Join me later to get a good taste of one of these beautiful beaches. Meanwhile, let's have a virtual tour of Pangasinan's best beaches and shorelines. Welcome to the scenic Lingayen Long Beach. It took me about 4 hours to get myself here from Manila. The overland distance from Manila to Lingayen via T-Plex Herona exit is about 148 miles. With a cool breeze here and the sight of the waters and the waves and the warm, fine sand, this place is truly a paradise that you should visit. Okay, so join me as we commune with nature, take a walk on the warm, fine sand, and feel the sun on your face as we see the creamy shoreline of Lingayen, Long Beach. Being met here by smiley Pangasinenses is enough to make your day bright and vibrant. But it's not just the beaches and the smiley people. Pangasinan has a lot to offer. If you're seeking to take a break from the city life, and if you want to go on an adventure, and if you want to take active recreation, this is the place to be.
Siyempre dito sa Pangasinan, pinaghahandaan talaga natin ang pagbabalik ng mga turista, lalo na para maumpisahan natin ang tourism recovery dito sa Pangasinan. Ang ating mga tourism sites and destinations ay inihahanda ng ating mga partner local government units, pati na rin yung mga private tourism stakeholders natin. Dito sa Pangasinan, we are blessed kasi nakikita natin na ang ating mga tourism destinations and sites are considered to be COVID-free and safe. Ang mga popular destinations natin dito sa Pangasinan, na gaya ng 100 Islands National Park, yung Patar Beach ng Bulinaw, pati yung beaches gaya ng Kabungawan sa May Burgos, Tambopong at Culebra Island sa Dasol, ang mga yon mas lalo pang gumanda ngayon. During the pandemic, karamihan sa ating mga destination managers, pati mga LGUs, naglinis sila ng ating mga beaches, na-improve pa yung mga facilities nila. Kaya sa pagbabalik ng mga turista, makikita nilang iba na rin ito. Karagdagan pa niyan, may mga outdoor activities din na available for our tourists to experience. Sa ngayon, may mga new activities na gaya ng mga bike adventures, yung mga bike trails na pwedeng experience din ng mga mahihilig sa cycling. Dahil nauso ito nung pandemic, nakita natin na ito din ay magandang ma-experience ng mga turista sa Pangasinan. So all over the province, from the western Pangasinan to central Pangasinan to eastern Pangasinan, merong mga activities and experiences na pwedeng subukan ng bawat miyembro ng pamilya. Siyempre, dahil may pandemic pa, meron tayong mga travel protocols pag gusto ninyong pumunta dito sa Pangasinan. Importante dyan na fully vaccinated ang mga turistang pupunta sa Pangasinan at mag-comply din sa requirements namin for online registration. Meron tayong pinapagamit na tarana.com na travel coordination permit, pati na rin yung S-Pass online registration. Sana po alalahanin natin na sa pagbisita po ninyo sa Pangasinan, kailangang maging maingat tayo. Always observe our health and safety protocols in all destinations and in all accommodation establishments and tourism enterprises that you're going to use. At lahat po yan, yung mga travel advisories po natin, pwede po ninyo yung ma-check sa ating Pangasinan Tourism Facebook page, pati na rin yung ating Si Pangasinan website. Lahat po yan, makikita po ninyo yung mga updated na IATF issuances natin, pati na rin yung mga travel issuances po natin dito sa probinsya ng Pangasinan. Sa inyong pagbisita dito sa aming lalawigan, mas maganda din na kayo ay tumawag, makipag-ugnayan po sa mga tourism offices po natin, lalo na po yung mga destinations na pupuntahan po ninyo. Ganon din, pwede din po kayong tumawag at makipag-ugnayan sa Provincial Tourism and Cultural Affairs Office para po sa mas maayos na pagbisita dito sa Pangasinan. Maraming salamat po.
One month of staycation in this province is never enough to go around the beaches. And did you know that there is more to beautiful offers at the beaches? They offer the best venue for earthing and grounding. Bago pa sa pandinig nyo ang earthing or grounding, malalaman natin ito sa susunod na video.
Grounding isn't some hippy-dippy trend.
Sounds like a bunch of baloney when you hear that touching the ground actually could have a real scientific benefit for your body.
So we're learning how to get down with the ground, starting with the health benefits.
There are over 21 peer-reviewed studies that show, science-backed, that when you connect to the earth, your body immediately starts to reverse inflammation.
Earth has a slight negative charge, negative 20 millivolts. And when that connects with your body, it actually calms the body, it lowers the viscosity of the blood, it allows our bodies to heal, and it reduces inflammation.
And some of the benefits even transfer to the bedroom.
I had a massive transformation. I noticed right away, the first thing I noticed was my libido went back to life.
Hello!
He was like, yeah!
The transformations were for everybody.
Yeah, it has benefits for everybody.
It was really intense. And my mood shifted, and I stopped having depression and anxiety, and my hormones balanced. And as a result of that, I lost 100 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So now that we've got your attention, let's move on to the steps to grounding.
How often do we have to be barefoot in order to reap some of these benefits?
10 to 15 minutes a day will radically reduce just the stress in your body.
On the ground, on earth.
On earth, on grass, on soil, on dirt, on rocks, on the beach is great.
So finally, how do you ground?
So I am ready to be connected. So how do you ground?
It's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready for this?
It may be a little hard to do.
I'm prepared
Okay.
to go the distance.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
you're
Here we go.
ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Put your hands on the ground.
Okay.
Now put your feet on the ground.
Okay.
Are you
Okay.
doing it?
Yeah.
That's it.
You're grounded.
You're done. Just try it for a week. It costs you nothing. It's free. And I guarantee you, you will feel the benefits internally.
Getting grounded is on the top of the list.
Kasama uli natin si Commissioner Celia Kiram sa isa na namang kwento na kapupulutan natin ng aral. Ito ang kwento tungkol sa kaysaysayan ng grounding o earthing.
Ang aking ibabahaging kwento sa inyo ngayon ay ang mga nakakawiling kaalaman tungkol sa grounding na tinatawag din na earthing. Ito ay isang therapeutic technique na nagkokonekta sa iyo sa lupa. Ang kasanayang ito ay umaasa sa earthing science at grounding physics upang ipaliwanag kung paano maaaring magkaroon ng mga positibong epekto ang mga electrical charge mula sa mundo papunta sa iyong katawan. Ayon sa pinakahuling scientificong pananaliksik, naaapektuhan ng grounding ang living matrix na siyang sentrong connector between living cells. Ang electrical conductivity ay umiira sa loob ng matrix na gumaganap bilang isang immune system defense katulad ng mga antioxidant. Naniniwala sila na sa pamamagitan ng grounding, maibabalik ang natural na depensa ng katawan. Ang pananaliksik na ito ay sinusuportahan ng isang pag-aaral na ang grounding ay nagdudulot ng mga benepisyo para sa pamamaga, pagbabawas ng sakit at pagpapabuti ng mood. Pagkatapos ng earthing therapy, ang sakit, stress, depression at pagkabagod ay mababawasan sa lahat ng kalahok. Alam niyo ba na ang grounding ay maaaring gawin sa labas at sa loob ng bahay? Ito ay depende sa teknik na pipiliin mong gamitin. Ang isa sa mga pinakamadaling paraan upang ibaba ang iyong sarili sa lupa ay ang paglalakad ng walang sapin sa paa. Pwedeng ito ay nasa damo, buhangin, o kahit na putik. Ang pagpapahintulot sa iyong balat na hawakan ang natural na lupa ay maaaring magbigay sa iyo ng enerhiya. Isang paraan din ang paghiga sa lupa. Magagawa mo ito sa damuhan, sa tabi ng parke o sa buhangin, sa dalampasigan. Pangatlong, iminumungkahi nila ang simpleng paglubog sa isang malinaw na lawa o paglangoy sa karagatan bilang isang paraan upang i-ground ang iyong sarili. Gaya ng nakasanayan. Siguraduhin naman manatiling ligtas kapag lumalangoy. Kapag nasa loob ka naman, ang pag-ground sa iyong sarili ay nangangailangan ng kaunting pagsisikap at kagabitan upang maisama ang earthing therapy sa iyong pang-araw-araw na buhay. Gumamit ng grounding sheet o medyas habang natutulog ka. Sa opisina naman, gumamit ng grounding mat sa iyong office chair. Ano man ang pipiliin mong pagsasagawa ng grounding, siguraduhin lamang lagi mong alam ang iyong kapaligiran sa labas at ligtas na gumamit ng earthing equipment para mabawasan ang mga panganib. At dyan nagwawakas ang kwento tungkol sa grounding. Muli, ito ang inyong Commissioner Kiram na walang sawang maghahatid ng kwentong kababaihan, kwento para sa kaalaman at karunungan sa sport.
Not at your best? You may be dehydrated. You need Pocari Sweat. It replaces the electrolytes you've lost and helps you perform at your best. Be at your best with Pocari Sweat. Pocari Sweat.
So that's grounding. Did you know that walking barefoot on the beach is one of the best ways to stay active during an entire pregnancy? According to my pregnant friends, they feel very fatigued, especially in their third trimester. They claim that when they are tired, their muscles tighten. Hello po, magandang umaga. Mukhang buntis po kayo.
Ay, oo.
Ay, kamusta naman po at gano'n kayo kadalas nandito?
Lagi.
Lagi. Okay po yan, nagsistretch po kayo. Ilang months na po ba kayong buntis?
6 months.
6 months? Okay. Masarap pa talagang maglakad sa beach nang walang sapin sa paa?
Ang sarap maglakad sa beach nang walang sapin sa paa. Pakiramdam mo sariwang-sariwang isipan at kalmado ang ugat-ugat sa aking mga katawan. Sa mga tulad kong buntis, maglakad-lakad lang kayo sa tabing dagat at namnamin ang sariwang hangin. Nare-relax ang mga muscle ko kapag nag-i-stretch ako dito sa may tabing dagat. Pakiramdam ko lumuluwang ang paninikip ng mga ugat-ugat ko sa kalamnan.
Nagwagaw kayo man exercise kinabuasan. Piano maliklik sila man yo yakaparak. Sana na makasingop kayo dagem niya mas bali-balik. Na kaso dilik na nyo at paguyo ya ang bula-bula.
And say goodbye to foot pain.
Mula noon, nagsimula akong maglakad na walang sapin sa paa, na wala ang sakit sa aking paa at legs. Sa simula, medyo masakit, pero habang tumatagal, pagkaramdam ko, lumalakas ang aking lower legs at talampakan.
Wow. Reconnecting self to nature once in a while is really amazing. And to discuss more deeply about grounding barefoot, walking on the beach, we are privileged to have with us today Miss Grace Eleazar.
Miss Grace B. Eleazar is a devout practitioner of the holistic life, having devoted the past 20 years to the passionate study of life and consciousness. She's renowned author of books such as The Soul Speaks and A Gift, a spiritual journey on love.
What does grounding mean? The word ground means you're standing on earth. Earth is not a part that is separate from us, because earth is us. We are the earth. Why do we say that? Can we live without the components of earth, fire, water, and air? Ang ating nagsusustain sa buhay natin ay galing lahat sa ating environment at sa ating nature. Ang ating kinakain galing sa earth. Ang ating ini-inhale ay galing sa hangin. Ang ating iniinom na ating kailangan natin sa sistema ng ating buhay ay galing sa tubig. And all of that combined gives us the spirit that we need to drive our soul towards the fulfillment of our dreams. So ang earth is not a part of us, nor are we part of the earth. We are the earth. We are the living earth. That's why they call it living. Because pag nakita mo yung soil, yeah, we don't see it move like us. And yet you plant a seed and it will bring forth life. So life is never, even if it's not animate just the way we describe an animate being, but then the fact that there is a life force there in the soil already shows that there is life. The earth, all of nature, is not just walking. You have to go out to nature as often as you can. Because, look, ang ating cellphone, di natin nakakalimutan, recharge every night. The moment na walang lang ng battery, takbo na tayo at kailangan recharge. And yet, our physical body is sustained by Earth's energies. But we don't even recharge by going out to nature. And then we ask our lives, bakit ganitong buhay ko? Bakit hindi ko makuha ang gusto ko? Why am I frustrated? Somebody just the other day texted me, Tita Grace, why am I so depressed? I have no reason to be depressed, but I'm so sad to the point I cannot even eat. And immediately I had to act. I said, okay, first we will address your physical. Kailangan ayusin muna natin ang physical bago tayo pumunta sa mental, because you are already in that state where the body is not already functioning in its optimum level. So, ano ang kailangan nating i-address muna kung tayo ay nasa ganyang state? Physical muna. But as the physical is improving, then we are also now addressing the mind. The moment you're able to address the mind, you're also able to address the emotion. Because the emotion is powered by the mental thoughts that you have. Kung inisip mo paggising sa umaga, ay nako, ganitong buhay. Ay nako, pandemic na naman. Ay nako, nawalan ako nahanap buhay. What will your emotion be? And if you continue in that state of emotional level, the body is gonna give in. The body is just the reactionary field of the mind and of your emotion. So, however, how do you sustain the three levels? The mental, emotional, the physical. I have to go a little higher. That's why it's called the pyramid. In the pyramid, sa ilalim, physical. Yan ang masyadong obvious, no? Kitang-kita mo kagad, physical, puno, katawan. Obvious yan. That's why it's big. And yet, as you go through the pyramid, yung pinakamataas is spirituality. And yet, sa pyramid, isang point lang yun. But because it is invisible, it is the strongest. That is why it's at the highest point of the pyramid. Ano yung invisible force na yun? Yun yung spirituality natin. Dapat alamin natin, ano bang pagkatao natin? Where do we come from? What are we made up of? Pag tayo bumili ng bagong cellphone, hindi bang ginagawa natin yung manual? Paano ba ito pipindutin? Paano ba ito gagamitin? Paano ako makaka-message? We are so engrossed with the physical, and yet we do not know all the possibilities na anong kakayahan. Now, para ma-grounded ka, that's the word, sa iyong capabilities, sa iyong power, kailangan alam mo spiritual source mo. You cannot ground yourself by believing only on your mental thoughts. You cannot ground yourself by just grounding your emotion. You cannot ground yourself by just doing the physical and walking the beach and absorbing nature. You ground yourself sa pagkatao mo. Ano ba ang kapasidad ko? Ano bang binigay sa akin power ng infinite na para makuha ko ang gusto ko sa buhay? All of us have different likes and dislikes. All of us have different goals. That's why the intelligent creator already placed that intelligence in each human being. Dahil iba-ibang gusto eh. As my example yesterday was, farmer gusto ulan, contractor gusto araw. Sino susundin ng Diyos? Sino mas malakas? Oh, come on. Let's not cooperate on the level of palakasan system. And from the very beginning when I was a young kid, that was my question. I've always questioned that. And I didn't know that was the beginning of my spiritual quest. I wanted to know life as a system. I don't want a God that gives favors to some and does not give favors to others. Sabi ko, akala ko ang Diyos pantay-pantay. Akala ko just siya. Pero bakit may pinanganak mayaman, may pinanganak mahirap? Then I realized later on when I went into spirituality, pantay-pantay talaga tayo. Physical, no. Pero pantay-pantay tayo sa ating soul level. Dahil yung intelligence na binigay ng Diyos sa atin at pantay-pantay. Not intelligence from books. Not intelligence, kasi siya nag-Harvard. Ako, hindi ako nakapag-elementary. No. That's just knowledge. That's not conviction of what life should be. So, ano ang kapantayan natin? Anong equality na sinasabi ng men's equality is the recognition of the inherent powers that the supreme intelligence placed in our system so that we can use that power to bring forth the kind of life we want. Hindi tayo pwedeng naka-external based, na kailangan yung pera natin gustong makuha, kailangan pera din para makuha. No. I have proven that in my life, where there is no external, but I only have internal powers. And the external came. Now, it didn't come falling down from the sky, but it used the link and the network of life and the web of life. When I wanted something and my forces are aligned, the 7 forces, the 7 chakras of my system, nag-link yun. Parang sensory nerves. Okay? Because all of the earth is linked. Remember, bago pumutok ang bulkan, tumatakbo na mga snakes. Why? The snake is a very spiritual animal. That is why even the Egyptian has a snake in their crown. That's why the Bible, Adam and Eve has a snake. But kawawa naman yung snake, na-depict na napakasama. Okay? But the snake, that's why parang siya nag-tempt. Right? Siya nag-tempt. Oh, kaya mo ba yan? Kaya mo ba yan? Bigyan mo siya ng apple. Ganito. Because the dark force is actually a positive force when you look at it from its function. The function of the dark force is for us to go inside and to say when we have problems in life, ano nangyayari sa atin? We pause. We become silent. We go within. Ano ba itong nangyayari sa buhay ko? Ano man dapat kong gawin? So that is the purpose of the dark force. So going back to the snake is a spiritual animal because its entire body is connected to the earth. When it moves, it's its entire body. The rest of the animals have feet. So yung paa lang nila. Even humans have feet. Okay? But the snake moves. Even lizards have feet. But it's only the snake that uses its entire body to feel the vibration of the earth. That's why civilizations have always used the snake as a spiritual animal. So grounding is definitely a health practice where you walk sa beach para yung paa mo makuha mong electromagnetic forces ng earth. But absorbing nature is not just through the feet. Absorbing nature is your entire system. Your visual, when you look at the trees, when you look at the flowers, your hearing, when you hear the birds, your touch when you touch a leaf, and your feet when you touch the ground. That's grounding. Grounding to your inner source. Yan ang tinatawag natin, nagre-recharge tayo ng ating energies para yung gusto natin sa buhay, mas madali natin makuha. I will quote the Christian Bible, which I told you earlier. From thus you come, and thus you shall return. Every fruit that we eat becomes our body. Every leaf that we take becomes part of our body. Every air that we inhale becomes part of our lungs. Every water that we drink becomes part of our blood. So how can you separate the two? And what have we done with the source? What have we done with the supply that gives us life? We have destroyed it. We are slowly killing it. And as I said earlier, humans are the neurons of Earth because on Earth is a being. It is an organism that is alive. And every human that lives, every insect, every ant, every cockroach, but the more I'm realizing this, I just talk to the cockroach. Before I would say, every time I say, yeah! Now I said, cockroach, please go. Just don't show yourself to me so that I don't kill you. Hi, this is Bella. See? She listens to me. Meow. Yeah. You can do that. You can show that. So that you can show that even the cats, when I'm here, they come. The cat is also a beautiful animal, a symbol of love. I'll tell you why. Cats, mapili. Hindi ka pareho ng dog yan. Basta gusto niya, lapit, lapit, lapit. Cats have a discerning attitude. They're not the type that makes hubble. They will attract the people that they want in life. That's how you should be with love. Not because suplada ka, no. Ang sinasabi sa love, know your inside. And the love that you want will come. You don't have to go around and asking, hey, give me love. That's what you do sometimes in relationships. And part of my astrological sign is as a young girl, I went through a lot of lessons in love. And I'm glad. Lahat ng problema nyo ay huwag niyong tignan na problema. Because problems are never problems. Yun lang sa tingin nyo. Problems is just a process. So that makita nyo ang liwanag. Hindi nyo makikita ang liwanag kung walang dilim, as I said earlier. Hindi kayo makaka-inhale kung wala muna kayong exhalation. Okay? Hindi kayo makakaani kung hindi muna kayo magtanim. But people want ani ng ani ng ani without planting. You are destroying the very source of life. They always say love is giving. No, they say God is love. Okay? But I cannot love everybody. If I see my neighbor who is cruel, how can I love him? But when I equated love to giving, which is what my guru told me 44 years ago, then I can understand why God is love. Because the whole of universe, the whole of nature is the law of giving. Hindi ka makakaani kung hindi ka muna magtanim. Hindi ka makaka-inhale kung hindi mo muna i-vacuum ang lungs mo para may pumasok na hangin. So paano ko malalove yung neighbor ko who is cruel? Cruel to me, example. I give him loving thoughts. And the moment I give loving thoughts to my neighbor, automatically, without even saying anything to him, he will feel that vibration, and that neighbor will change. I have seen this even with the way I have treated my own children. I have lessons in that too, because all of us have lessons. I don't know why lessons have been equated to problems or to challenges. Lessons are just like when you want to increase the weight that you're carrying. When you are 10 pounds, okay, exercise. Gusto ko 20 pounds. O di pagkuha kong 20 pounds, medyo mabigat. Why do you consider that a lesson? Kung may bigat, it's because you want to achieve a certain strength. Right? So, all these negatives that are coming our way are lessons, but not negative. They are stepping stones towards where you want to go. But sometimes you do not know that it's bringing you to where you want to go. And that's what's exciting about life. Because if you know every step of the way where you're going, you will live a robotic life. Pinindot ko to. Ito. Pinindot ko yun. Ito. Para ka naka-vendo machine. Gusto ko ng loved one. Lumabas yung boyfriend mo. Hindi mo type yun. Gusto mo yung boyfriend na ikaw ang magmamold. But that's a problem in life. Because we mold people. You cannot. You can never change any human being unless they want to. But can you help change? Yes. Through the power of your mind. In your mental process. Keep me healthy. Walk my earth. Inhale my air. Keep it clean. Keep our waters clean. Because you and I are one.
Thank you very much to Miss Grace Eleazar for introducing us to grounding or earthing as a wellness regimen. Miss Eleazar is the woman behind La Bella Tagaytay, the emerging mixed use of residential development that features a holistic village, fully furnished affordable condominium units, health and wellness centers, and leisure living. Thank you also to Governor Amado Pogi Espino III and the provincial government of Pangasinan for the support in the production of this episode. Meantime, we would like to announce the 25 winners per category of the semi-final rounds of the Zumbarangay Pilipinas Solo On-Cam Challenge. Congratulations to all our winners. You will receive 1,000 pesos each. To claim your prize, please send us a message here at Rise Up Shape Up Facebook account. All winners in the semi-final rounds are required to submit a 2-minute new video performance to prod.riseupshapeup@gmail.com. Winners for the LGBTQIA category, all from Western Bikutan. Contestant number 161, contestant number 236, contestant number 237, contestant number 238, contestant number 250, and contestant number 253. Now, we have contestant number 31 from Barangay 1, contestant number 201, Barangay 2, contestant number 188 from Pio del Pilar, contestant 190 from Moonwalk, contestant 34 from Barangay 705, contestant 182 from Barangay 719, contestant number 28 from Cagayungan, contestant 88 from Dalena, contestant 92 from Dalena, contestant 228 Barangay 6 Poblacion, Hawaiian, contestant 216 from Barangay Punta, contestant 215 from Barangay Punta as well, contestant 205 from San Joaquin, contestant 219 from Alta Vista, contestant 240 from Barangay Imelda, contestant 219 from Barangay Punta, contestant 220 for Alta Vista, contestant 208 Barangay 61, contestant 223 from Barangay Imelda. Now for the Girls Open category. Contestant number 167, contestant number 162, contestant number 251, and contestant number 264, all from Barangay Western Bikutan. Contestant 144 from Barangay number 1, contestant CO27 from Barangay Palanan, contestant CO28 from Barangay Moonwalk, contestant 145 from Barangay 707, contestant 179 from Barangay 709, contestant number 212 from Barangay Abulalas, contestant 232 from Barangay Mabayuan, contestant 239 from Barangay Gordon Heights, contestant number 241 from Barangay Mabayuan, contestant 243 Barangay Santa Rita, contestant number 248 Barangay East Tapinak, contestant number 249 West Bahak-Bahak, contestant 254 Barangay Kaybagal, South Poblacion, contestant number 255 Lalaan number 1, contestant 196 Barangay Santa Rita, contestant 199 from East Bahak-Bahak, contestant 265 from East Bahak-Bahak, contestant CO29 from Barangay Tugbungan, contestant number CO26 Barangay Tugbungan, contestant number CO31 Barangay Tugbungan, contestant number 247 Barangay Gordon. And now here we are for the Women Open category. Contestant number 218 Barangay Tambulilid, contestant number 71 Barangay Bacnor East, contestant number 64 Barangay Barumbong, contestant number 207 Barangay Libagong, contestant 187 Barangay 97, contestant number CO25 Barangay San Antonio, contestant number 132 Barangay Kalamagi 2nd District, contestant number 152 Barangay Abulalas, contestant 112 Barangay Maranao 1, contestant number 151 Barangay Abulalas, contestant number 44 Calabigan Sur, contestant number 214 Barangay Abulalas, contestant number 203 Barangay Kiwan 1 Poblacion, contestant number 43 Barangay Kanyogan Abajo Sur, contestant number 268 Talisay Poblacion, contestant number 20 Barangay Tugbungan, contestant 78 Barangay Muñoz West, contestant number 73 Barangay Nagilian Norte, contestant number 261 Barangay Santo Rosario. Contestant number 51, Barangay Mabini. Contestant number 202, Barangay Imelda. Contestant number 191, Barangay 1. Contestant number 260, Barangay Tangbo. Contestant number 22, Barangay Tetuan. Contestant 170, Barangay Santo Domingo.
Time is up for this week's episode of Rise Up, Shape Up. Thank you everyone for your support. Rise Up, Shape Up is brought to you by the Philippine Sports Commission, Women in Sports. To thank our partner Pagcor and our event sponsor K-Isport. This is your host, Adrian. Have a marvelous day, everyone.